Andrew Smith. I'm from Meridian, Idaho. I went to Brigham Young University, my hometown. So Meridian, Idaho, it's nowhere close to here, to Memphis. It's a smaller town. It's right next to Boise, which is the capital. So I mean, it's a bigger city. It's not huge, but it's a city. The transition, it surprisingly was easy. People are very friendly out here. There's lots of things to do. My wife, she said just the main thing she needed was a Target nearby. So we met that criteria really fast. They have Targets, they have the shopping, they have the food, the dinner. Our little girl, she loves to play outside. She loves parks, and Memphis has tons of parks, which was great. And there's some parks down in our area. They have, the other weekend we went out to Shelby Farms and had a blast out there. There's so much to do, and whether it involves water sports, playgrounds, things like that. So I mean, as a family, we've found that there's so much to do, and so it's been a great transition. Coming out here with a wife and a daughter, at the time she was 1 year old. It was a different transition. It's probably a lot different than those who come out here single students or not even with a child, but more than anything, it influenced where we were living, where we wanted to live. And that's why we decided to live kind of in a more suburb area of Memphis, not necessarily downtown. Family activities, one that comes to mind was over the 4th of July. We went to the Redbirds game, and we got the tickets where you can sit out on the hill, on the bluff there. And surprisingly, our daughter loved it. Just spreading a blanket out, having the music, having the fans, having the clapping, cheering. She had a great time. They had fireworks after. They always do fireworks, and so that was just a great family activity, just one other thing we've done. When I decided to choose a school, to look for a school, I decided to throw location out of the question. I decided that I did not want that to influence my decision. More than anything, I wanted to go somewhere where I would be able to get that clinical experience. To me, that's what's really important. That's how I learn, is practice. And I didn't want to go somewhere that I wouldn't be seeing as many people. Something that someone told me, he was, I believe, a 4th year at the time, and I was just talking to him about how he decided to go to school, where he was going. He told me it's funny, but it's really good advice, but sometimes you just feel really, really good about the situation. And I'd gone to other schools and interviewed, and they were great places. I would have gotten a good education from there. But what I remember after my interview, and I believe it's after I went and got some barbecue as well, I had to go get that. I remember I was calling my wife and telling her about the school and my feelings. And it was right before I was gonna head back to the airport, and she said, I can tell just by what you're saying, by your attitude, by the inflections in your voice, that you had a great experience there, didn't you? And I was like, I really did. I really felt like this was a great place for me. And she knew from that phone call that that's where we'd be going. And so that's one thing that I remember after the interview that stuck out to me, was just my feelings right away towards the school and towards this program. The educational experience has been more than what I expected. I knew it'd be good, but I didn't expect it to be this great. I just, right off the bat, we're learning clinical skills, and I've loved that. Again, that's a big reason why I came here, is to be able to start getting that practice, and that's the best way I learn. And just the professors have been great. And I love that they're all optometrists, majority of them. And I love that they're able to give us this information and to be able to relate it to the eye. It's just, it's gone past my expectations, I guess is a good way to put it. It's not just good, but it's great. My experience here has been awesome. I tell people all the time, with incoming students, I've been getting emails, and some of them have been contacting me with questions, and I give them a professional answer and be really cordial and professional, and then I just stop and I say, you're gonna love it, it's awesome. Like, the people you meet here is great, your classmates are gonna be great, the things you learn, the experiences you have, the activities in Memphis, around Memphis, and I said, you're just gonna love it. It's awesome, and that's how I feel about it. That's how my experience has been so far here.